Good morning, Aviators. This is Zach, and this is another episode of Morning Aviator. How's everybody doing this morning? Alright, well, that's good. I hope you're doing well. Sorry about missing yesterday's episode. I have a cat that's visiting from Florida. It's supposed to be more than a cat, but it's just been the cat. And I've been taking care of the little fella. He's a cool little dude, but threw my rhythm off yesterday morning, and I was just like, I'll just spend a little time with him, because I know he's scared and alone. So I just spent the morning playing with him instead of talking to you guys. I do apologize, but priorities, and it's only two of you that fucking listen, so I know, Mr. Bill. Thank you kindly. I do appreciate my two devout listeners. You keeps me going, my bread and butter. Literally bread and butter, that's all there is, the two listeners. I had a lot of listeners on the show at one point, like it was almost carrying all mixed up, but I must have said something that struck a nerve, and I hurt some feelings. And for that, I do not apologize. Because it's just an opinion. It's like an asshole. You can wipe it clean anytime you want. You ain't got to listen to it at all. Or hell, you could even listen to it and maybe have a different opinion. And just maybe, rebuttal my point. Or refute what I say. Refute, dispute, rebuttal. Doesn't matter. Could have done any of those three things. Now I'm going to talk about something I know nothing about. How about that? Actually, I do know a little bit about it. I know you guys have heard me in the last couple episodes, even on All Mixed Up, talking about, if you're going to change, do it now. Like, this is your sign. Everybody keeps saying, well, I got time. You don't have time. You don't have time. Elementary school kids just went into school the other day thinking that they had time. They had their whole lives ahead of them. And we'll get into the gun control thing in a minute, but I don't want to dwell too much on that because that is sad. And it just really... it darkens my whole day to think about shit like that. Like, this is still an issue. And it's like I told my grandfather, it's amazing that if you do a background check on me, I can't buy a handgun because I have mental illness. I can buy a shotgun, and I can buy anything that I cannot conceal. But I cannot buy a handgun. But somehow, these motherfuckers, it's like they're just giving them out. It's not like they're giving them out. I'm not going to get on my whole conspiracy kick right now either. But, something does need to be done. This is ridiculous. But it only helps to sharpen my point that we don't have tomorrow. Or maybe we do. But that's the thing. It's not promised. We are rolling the dice every fucking time we walk out the door, every time we go to sleep. It's a roll of the dice. It's a game of chance. You could be in the best of health, and a fucking jet engine can fall out of the sky, and you're dead. That boxer that just died in the middle of a fight, dropped dead in round 3 from a heart attack. Tip-top shape right there. Tip-top motherfucking shape. That's what he's been doing his whole life. A professional athlete. And then there's this whole excuse, well, the kids. Trust me, sweetheart, when I say this, I might not be a parent, but I've been around long enough to see that you're doing more harm than you are good. Arguing in front of them, that fucking negative energy, the bad vibes that you're pushing, You're going to make your kids anxious all the fucking time. Feeling like they have to compete for your love. Stop it. Cut the shit out. Leave. Tell me I don't understand. I don't give a fuck what you think. Oh, the kids, you don't have kids, so you don't understand. No, I do understand, because guess what? I might not have kids, but I have friends that have thrived in 2 to 3 kid households. Not just one kid, thrived. Because they separated, and they're actually better friends now today because of it. But you want to sit back and make an excuse to say in a fucking volatile relationship it's toxic just so it can get worse. So you could potentially point the finger at whose fault it is. It's both y'all's fault. You're not meant to be. You're not meant to fucking be. Bow out amicably, you fuckers. Christ almighty. Please hear me in this time of prayer. Guide our fucking lost children, because this is crazy. Crazy. And then some of y'all be fighting for the toxic relationships. Like, what in the sweet golly fuck did I miss? Everybody's laughing at me because I fucking went from, significant other to significant other. And, well, at least I didn't stay miserable. I didn't stay in a fucking relationship I didn't want to be in just to settle down and have a fucking picturesque lifestyle to impress people that, I barely even see, who don't even go out of their way to come see me. What the fuck do I care? And what the fuck should you care? You need to care more about your mental status than you should your fucking romantic status. Or even that of the fucking social. Just to have that look. Fucking the Joneses and shit. Get out of here, man. I will say this, though. Some of y'all's love is toxic, and some of y'all are meant to be together. I've seen toxic love that actually works. Not toxic in the form of, this is going to get dangerous, but toxic in the form of just le passion. Just being like the fucking passionate arguments. You don't put your hands on each other, but the tears, the hollering, the smashing of the items. Some of those relationships are the best relationships I've seen to date. Like, early on in a relationship, it's real heated, passionate, guns are drawn, shoot at each other a couple times, all's fair in love and war, and you make up later. And most of those couples that I'd seen that had got, like, that toxic bullshit out and were able to sit down and communicate through it and realize, oh, no, we are good for each other, but we just need to talk. Like, I'm not disparaging relationships like that. Like, I'm not saying that they won't work. They can work. I'm just saying some of y'all motherfuckers are out here pushing a bill that's not going to happen. Stop waiting and stop using your kids as an excuse to stay stagnant in a relationship that's doing you no fucking growth. We don't have much time on this earth, and we're not making great impressions as it is. There's a thing called the 1% for a fucking reason. You want to make your time worthwhile on this planet? You want to do something? The best we can do is leave fucking legend for our future lineage. You can still keep a name that'll echo throughout history. Your history. Don't be that person. I think we have a woodpecker, sorry. Got distracted. Marvel MMO canceled. Good. Can't say I give a rat's ass. Oh, but this whole, you don't understand, the kids, it's the kids. I do understand. I'm not a fucking tit because I don't have kids. It's like, you watching a movie, like, you can't understand the movie because you don't, you're not that person and you don't have kids. Bullshit. I can understand that movie probably better than the person that read it half the time, or wrote it half the time. And though I'm no intellect, and nor do I fucking stake a claim to intelligence, I do fancy myself an analyst. I do like to overanalyze situations, and I'm pretty fucking good at it since I've been doing it forever, and it's a symptom of my disease. Like, don't tell me I don't understand. That gets on my nerves the most. You can't understand. Maybe I can't. But maybe just for a moment, you don't need to understand either. Just for a split moment, you need to realize nothing matters. And I don't mean that in a depressing way. I mean that in the way of the more you let go, the more control you get. The more you give in, the more you get back. And I don't mean give in as in give like a present to give to somebody. The more you give in, just let go, the more you get back, the more that response you'll get. From the universe. I don't say do that in your relationship. The more you let go, the more you get. That's not how that works. Yeah, I agree. The kids will always be better off if the parents can get along. That's what I'm saying. There's no particular reason that you need to stay in a toxic relationship, even if it means you got to move. Like, it'd be better in the long run. I don't know. Don't care. I do care, but fucking just do something about it. Anyway, time for your local weather. It's probably gonna fucking rain. Might not fucking rain. I don't know at this point. Just carry an umbrella. Might be sunny. If it is, keep a short sleeve shirt in the car, just in case. Could be hot, could be cold. I don't really know. That's your weather. All right, aviators. I've ran this on quite long enough. Time to, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Also, I just want to put a quick little bug in everybody's ear. If we cannot get these ratings jacked up a little bit more for the Morning Aviator, I will probably be terminating this podcast. Yeah, I know. Aww. But Zach, why? Not that I don't appreciate and love my listeners that I do have, all 2 of you, but that's just the problem. I've only got 2 listeners, and at this point it's, I don't know, just adding an extra thing to do in the morning. I don't want to do it if nobody fucking cares. Then it just furthers to make myself think that I am insane, talking to myself on a regular basis. And out loud at that. and then into a microphone thinking that other people are listening. That is just fucking bleeds insane. Either way, Aviators, light up. Oh. Alright, Aviators. As always, it's been a pleasure. Love, peace, prosperity. Fucking later, dinks.